Hi, Dustin Hockensmith and Jeremy Elliott here. We are your fantasy football insiders for PennLive.com. Doing a quick tour of the waiver wire for week 2. The position that is the most rich with options is wide receiver. Quarterback is always a little bit bare bones, a couple options there. There's nothing as far as running backs go, not yet. But the market for wide receivers, there's 4 names we want to bring up. Let's start with Eli Rogers from Pittsburgh. 6 catches for 59 yards, and a touchdown week 1. No Marcus Wheaton for Pittsburgh. Martavis Bryant out. Le'Veon Bell out with suspension. So the offense is a little bit of a work in progress, but I think there's something sustainable here for Eli Rogers as the slot guy in an offense that goes short passing all the way.
I'm a little concerned what happens when those guys come back, but obviously there's been some suspension history there with Martavis Bryant. So maybe if a good showing by Rodgers now, maybe he works himself in the lineup, becomes a viable option. And look, if Ben Roethlisberger locks onto him, why not?
And it could be sustainable because I'm not sure Marcus Wheaton really takes away directly from Eli Rogers' targets or different guys. Another guy to look at, Will Fuller from Houston. Not available, I would say, in a majority of leagues, but available enough for us to talk about him right now. 5 catches, 107, and a touchdown. He's a first-round rookie from Notre Dame. He wasn't a one-trick pony. He wasn't just running deep routes. His touchdown was really impressive. Catch and run through the defense, and it looked like he was moving and everybody else was standing still. I like the way they used his speed in a variety of ways.
I was pleasantly surprised with Will Fuller watching that game because he was able to do so many different things. I expected him just to be a speed guy that outruns people, but he actually runs pretty good routes. The other thing is, better than average hands, I think.
Yeah.
So I think he is actually going to take over that number 2 role in Houston and almost push DeAndre Hopkins for number 1 just because I think he can do so many things and can be used so many different ways.
It's an issue, the 1-2 thing they did not have last year. Houston's offense looks diverse. It looks good. It looks fast. It looks like they can beat you a number of ways. Fuller's a big part of that. New England, big win over Arizona week 1. Still, you can't ever rule out anything from Bill Belichick. Chris Hogan was one guy, 3 catches for 60 yards and a touchdown. He looks like he is the thing that resembles the most to a downfield threat in an offense that doesn't really thrive on that. But he's different than Julian Edelman. He's not the same player. He arrived as a free agent. I think they really like what he does. And you could see some big plays from him, I think, going forward.
Well, he has some speed, and he can stretch the field. And that's something that the Patriots don't have. And look, when Tom Brady comes back, he'll find you. If you get open, he's going to find you. He doesn't lock on to guys. I know he throws to Gronkowski a lot, but he also looks downfield. And Hogan can be that guy that could be that home run punch for the Patriots as if they need it.
And Tom Brady comes back, but not a whole lot else changes. Rob Gronkowski will add a new element to the offense, but I don't think that really impacts Chris Hogan one way or another. Last guy we want to talk about, Tajae Sharpe from Tennessee. He was everything we thought he was going to be, targeted a lot, built the trust of Marcus Mariota. Sometimes you don't quite know if preseason hype is just that or if it's for real, but 7 catches for 76 yards. I think it's only a matter of time before you see him find the end zone too. So I think targets are a real thing for him. And the 5th round rookie from UMass looks like he's for real.
He is for real. And I think that offense is going to grow a little more this year. It's Marcus Mariota's 2nd year. I think he's getting more comfortable. Has a lot of help at running back with DeMarco Murray and Derrick Henry, the rookie out of Alabama. So I think this just opens things up for Sharpe to do some damage. He's not going to get double coverage. You can't because of the other weapons. So I really expect big things from him this year. I think he could be Rookie of the Year offensively in the NFL.
He's got a shot. Those are 4 big names to know for you. Looking at the waiver wire for week 2, wide receivers, a lot of help available, so check it out. Email us, fantasyfootball@PennLive.com, if you're having a hard time making this decision or any other. He's Jeremy Elliott. I'm Dustin Hockensmith. We'll see you next time.